Welcome to Short Takes from Sparks 1524. I'm Nathaniel Miller. Museum ships are some of the most popular tourist attractions around. The chance to get up close and personal with these seagoing warriors thrills young and old alike. However, significant naval artifacts aren't just confined to museums. A brisk walk in the lovely city of Rivervale, New Jersey presents visitors with a most unexpected sight: a large steel plate bearing the name Enterprise. This nameplate belonged to one of the most decorated ships in Navy history. A ship so legendary it lent its name to one of the most famous starships in science fiction history, the World War II aircraft carrier USS Enterprise, CV-6. Commissioned in 1938 and sent to the Pacific in 1939, the Big E was spared from destruction during the 1941 attack on Pearl Harbor by virtue of being at sea. Enterprise provided air cover for USS Hornet, CV-8, in April 1942 because Hornet's flight deck carried the Army B-25 Mitchell bombers of the famous Doolittle raid. Led by Lieutenant Colonel James Doolittle, this strike on their home island shattered Japanese feelings of invulnerability. Enterprise, Yorktown, and Hornet headed north to disrupt the Japanese during the Battle of Midway. Although the U.S. lost the carrier Yorktown, the Japanese lost 4 fleet carriers, slicing off a significant portion of their carrier force. Enterprise spent the bulk of the war pushing ever further west. The ship would take numerous hits throughout the war and was reported sunk by the Japanese on at least 3 occasions. The Big E was finally knocked out of the war by a kamikaze strike off Okinawa in May 1945. The ship was still undergoing repairs when the Japanese surrender ended the war. Enterprise then helped transport more than 10,000 U.S. servicemen home from the Pacific and European theaters. Efforts to save her failed, partly due to indifference to her fate by Navy officials, resulting in the ship being scrapped in 1958. Enterprise was awarded a Presidential Unit Citation, Navy Unit Citation, and 20 battle stars for her service in the Pacific, more than any other ship. Her record easily catapulted her to a level of fame exceeded only by the 1796 frigate USS Constitution. Enterprise artifacts can be found in unexpected places, such as her bell on the grounds of the Naval Academy and a collection of artifacts at the Naval Aviation Museum in Pensacola, Florida. However, perhaps her most remarkable artifact is the nameplate, lovingly preserved for posterity in Rivervale, the home of the engineer tasked with scrapping her. Hating that assignment, W. Henry Hoffman saved the nameplate to honor the ship and her fighting sailors. This has been Short Takes from Sparks 1524. Have a great day and go do great things.